Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Speaker, and today's video is going to be my setup guide tour thingy, and I'm really excited to show you my stuff. I did one video before, kind of quickly on my phone, and it was pretty shitty quality and everything, so let's just try to do something a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Alright, so first off, I'm using this mic to record the sound right now because the onboard mic for the camera is cancerous, so I'm using this. It's the Blue Yeti, regular old Blue Yeti mic. Listen, let's be clear about something. The Blue Yeti is not a very good mic for this. I'm only using it because it picks up your voice at a range, and that's what I need right now. I need to be able to move around and still get my voice to be picked up. Otherwise, it's very overrated. Everybody says, "Oh, the Blue Yeti is the best thing to start off on YouTube." It's not really. It's okay, but it's just not the greatest sound quality. What I do recommend is this thing, the Rode Podcaster. And no, this is not my dildo. My dildo's under my bed right now. It's yeah, it has these grooves for added sensation and intensity knob right here, which is really nice. No, seriously, it's the Rode Podcaster. It's a fantastic mic. It's awesome quality all around. It's a dynamic mic, so you have to get up and personal to be able to use it properly. It only picks up your voice when you really speak into the end right here. So that's actually really good because it doesn't pick up all the noise like my keyboard. I'll get back to that in a bit, but it's super loud. And, you know, just regular fan noise with the PC and everything. It's really good to have a dynamic mic when you're doing live gameplays, even voiceovers. It just sounds so much better. Very nice, warm, round sound. Really happy about it. Got the little windshield right here and the shock mount. Usually it's mounted up to this thing, but I had to replace it just for the, you know, for the sake of the Yeti, I guess. Anyway, back to the more juicy stuff is my keyboard right here. This is the K70 RGB. Very nice keyboard. And I'm going to give you a little sound test of what the MX Cherry Red switches sound like. I have to be careful what buttons I press though, because it'll stop recording on Audacity otherwise. And we don't want that. I already did that once, like 5 minutes into my last attempt to make this video. I fucking erased everything on Audacity, so that sucks. Really nice keyboard despite this stupid ass logo right there. This is the stupidest fucking idea any company has ever had, is put a tramp stamp as a logo. What the hell, dude? Very nice. It's all in aluminum, so very solid quality, and you can change the RGB settings to whatever you want. I like this like pale blue and green settings. Looks nice to me. Nice and comfy and not straining in the eye. And get to the mouse. This is the FK1, the Zoe Gear FK1. It's a very simple mouse. It's relatively inexpensive. It has no drivers. It's ambidextrous. Buttons don't get in the way though. These ones are deactivated if I'm right-handed, and these ones work. It's just an all-round fantastic mouse, and I'm very satisfied with it, except for one small point: the scroll wheel. Sometimes it mis-scrolls, and that's a deal breaker for me. Is I need to be able to scroll really quickly in TF2 and, you know, ARMA and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of a bummer. So I decided to buy a new one, the SteelSeries Rival 300, and test that out because it has the same Avago 3310 or PixArt 3310 optical sensor inside, which is pretty much the best in the world at the moment. So yeah, I really recommend the FK1 if you don't have those scroll issues, but it's really a shame though, because it's the most comfortable, it's perfect mouse besides that, and that's a shame. And for the screen, I'm trying not to get too far from the mic, variations of volume. The screen is the Asus PG279Q, pretty much the best monitor on the market at the moment when it comes to 1440p, 165 Hertz refresh rate, G-Sync monitor. It's just an absolute beast. There is some quality control issues with Asus though, and I had to return the first one that I got of this, so yeah, be careful about that. Don't want to shine too much because, yeah, contrast is pretty bad. Yeah, if you get a good model, it's awesome. I mean, a friend of mine also got the same one, and he also had to return the first one he got, which is just insane. For a $900 screen, at least that's the price it is here in Switzerland, it's just asinine, really. And this tiny little one over here is, well, tiny little one. It's a regular 24-inch 1080p monitor. It's just an Acer monitor that I picked up a long time ago. Not very good quality, but it gets the job done when I need like an internet page open or just, you know, monitoring stuff while I play. And blah, that's about it. Oh, this is really cool addition to my setup actually. It's the, what's it called? The Astro Mix Amp Pro. And this permits me to be able to separate audio channels when I'm gaming. So if I'm on TeamSpeak with people who speak like French, for example, I have some French speaking French, and I want to be able to make an English voiceover on the stuff I record, well, this is perfect because I can make different audio channels with it. It's a very simple solution. Costs about, I don't know, 90 bucks here. And it's way worth it. It actually helps with sound quality too, as a matter of fact. And you can kind of filter out like the kind of sound that you want, change volume, and different presets and stuff. And it's a really great tool. I'm really happy about this. I think it's one of the most useful additions to my setup, really. I love it. Good job. Great job, Astro. And let's get finally to the PC. This is the PC. Let me get some better light in here. There we go. I try to move the mic too so I don't sound like a potato. There we go. So this is the PC that I built, custom built. Don't look at the cable mess down there. I had to mess with the cables to set up the new microphone and everything, so it looks kind of nasty, but it's usually a lot cleaner than that. What's inside? The 5820K i7, overclocked to 4.5 gigahertz. It was at 4.6, but I had some stability issues, and I don't want to add too much voltage, so I bring it down to 4.5, which is perfect. This is the Gigabyte G1 Gaming 980 Ti. It's such a fucking beast, dude. Love that thing. And I got the Samsung Evo 500 gigabyte SSD. Something's flashing on my camera and I'm not exactly sure why, and it's kind of worrying me. You got some LEDs in there, but it looks really ugly with the LEDs for some reason. But let's see. Anyway, let's turn that back off. I don't got the front cover on. It's kind of made it so that when I put the cover on, like the LEDs kind of make a subtle light there on the side, but with the side panel, not the cover. With the side panel taken off, it just looks like shit. And I got these really ugly fans from Noctua, but they get the job done so well. God, they're such good fans. 16 gigabytes of DDR4 too, which is nice, and a big ass 1000 watt power supply because I intend on SLIing this beast right here and overclocking the hell out of it. So it's not overkill. Thank you very much. Asus Sabertooth motherboard, X99. Just a monster of a motherboard. God damn. I'll never get anything else but like Sabertooth, I think, from now on. I just love it so much. God, such a good motherboard. And then when it comes down to my geeky ass decorations, I can't get too far away from the microphone, so I kind of have to like awkwardly move my arm off to the side and try to capture my absolutely pathetically geekish closet thing. What was that thing called? A shelf. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Anyway. Got an old ass motherboard up there. An old flat screen TV that I never use. I have an Xbox and a MacBook Pro over there, but well, the MacBook Pro is like my mother's broken MacBook. I decided to add Linux on. Of course, I'm not going to use a Mac. And Xbox 360 over there is for like split screen Halo 2 nights with friends, but you know, PC Master Race, so I haven't really touched it in years. And that down there is my little test rig. I've got a version of Kali on it. Power supply is missing because I had to lend it to a friend. But otherwise, very nice little PC. It's actually quite old, but it works like a I don't know, works, you know? You know what I'm saying? Works. That's my setup, people, and you got some guitars back there. 7-string Ibanez. I used to be a big guitar player. Not so much these days. And Logitech speakers, nothing very special about that. Oh yes, and this is the Razer Goliath XL thing. And that's an HTC One Mate. Nice phone. Yeah, that's about it. God, this is more awkward than I thought it would be. Actually, I wanted to do like a nice cool setup thing, like in detail and everything, but it's like I'm so bad with cameras. You know, what would happen if like humans as a species, right? Like all of a sudden, every single time we experience any kind of discomfort whatsoever, we just can't help ourselves. Like we start yelling and screaming. Like imagine like right now I'm feeling kind of awkward, like this setup guide isn't going, setup tour isn't going exactly how I want it to, so I'm just like, and I just, you know, what would happen? You know, society as a whole, like, you know, in class and everything, like all right, surprise C# test, and just keeps on going, you know, just can't help myself. Yeah, I'm thinking of actually like doing it, you know, just like creating a new condition, human condition. Oh yeah, look, this is the software I use. This is Audacity right here. Well, I could just, you know, record my screen, but hey, got a new camera. Audacity is the only thing I use for sound. It's just a perfect program. It's free and everything too, which is awesome. And Sony Vegas Pro 13 for all the editing. This is the last vid I made, you know, the TF2 like thing. Oh shit, I got my fucking headphones on, so I'm like, I forgot that I had the headphones on. Yeah, as a matter of fact, let's talk about these headphones real quick. These are the god damn. Those are the ATH Audio-Technica MX50 or M50X. They're really good. They're really good. They're relatively expensive, but it's worth it. I mean, these are gonna last years and years and years if I don't fuck them up. So I'm really happy about that. Anyway, this is lasting way too long. This is like 11 minutes now of my fucking stupid setup video. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something, you know, because I'm all about education. And this is awkward. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all real soon. Speaker is now signing off.